ways. He can hurt you running between the tackles. He's got great vision, but he's also got a lot of speed. And I love the fact that this offense can go option. They can trust the quarterback to make the right decision, pitch it out to him wide, and then you see the speed. There's so many different ways in the running game. This guy can hurt you, and you saw it right there on that long, explosive play.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. There, I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. To the air, it's Aguilar. Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed near the sticks, it's Staley. Now well within striking distances, that third down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, the offense is trying to go downfield and be aggressive. I think that receiver has got to do a better job fighting for the football. He just didn't really put in a great effort, and that's what helped the defender swat it away.
So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Got a little space. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hawkins. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, the defense dialed up a blitz. Quarterback knew he was going to get hit, but he also knew it was man coverage, so he found his best matchup. He got it out of his hands early, right before getting smacked to get that completion.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it.
Backed up now, here's second and long. The give to the tailback. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Volunteers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there. Touchdown, Tennessee! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Snagged in the middle, it's Hawkins. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball? There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw for it. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Lagway. Makes the catch, it's ball. They ripped off a big one and they get it down to 27.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I gotta go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And the Vols will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. And there he goes. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble. And they were barely able to keep him from scoring. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball is going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Complete to the left. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Trying to beat the D deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Just keep swinging it. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Gators are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Gators look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They want to get this defense on its heels. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Pressure coming. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
The Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man down the middle. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
a great job by the special teams unit making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The break. It's Florida with the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Just a short pass to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
On second and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the fourth down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. That's caught. It's Staley. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down. downfield, and he needs a bunch. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. Just over a minute to go. Drama is high, guys, to see if they can hold on to this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Sturdivant. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sturdivant.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting a first down. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. To throw, it's Lagway. Finds his tight end. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. They're trying to hurry to the line. They're right on the edge of field goal range here. Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gators want to crank the tempo. They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. Kick is good! The big leg delivers the winner! And now they take the lead. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memory.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.